Hello Gems, today we're at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort and we're going to do a little monorail tour, and I want to try some of the new Halloween foods that each monorail resort has, so let's go. So our first stop for today is over at Kona Island. This is where you get your coffee and pastries, and they open at 6:30 in the morning, and they're pretty much open all day. So yeah, let's go hop in line and see what they have for Halloween. It looks like I'm right on time. They've just put out the first vampire stitch cakes for the day, so let's grab one. Over at Kona Island, I got the vampire stitch cake. This is a chocolate cake with raspberry ice cream cone buttercream for $8.29. So I've already split this apart and it looks really good. It smells good. It's chocolate and raspberry, so those flavors go really well together. I'm really excited for this and I have high hopes. Let's see how this tastes. So that was really good. I liked it. I really like the raspberry on the inside. I wish there was more of it actually. That would be really helpful. The fondant on the top is a little bit much. It's a little hard, which is interesting because I got one of the first cakes that they put out today. The fondant is a little bit sort of hard and tough to chew, but it tastes good. It's like a marshmallow fondant, I think. The thing is, the cake portion of this is bone dry, and it really needs that raspberry flavor on the inside. I think it's like a raspberry mousse, and it really needs that to give a little bit of moisture. But I love the look of this thing. Vampire stitch, very, very cute, very appropriate for Halloween. Absolutely love it. And his little ears, I think, are white chocolate. Let me see. Not white chocolate, that's fondant. That's interesting. Usually the ears are chocolate on these types of cakes, but yeah, overall pretty good. I'm glad I tried it. I would have it again if there wasn't anything else available that I really wanted. So yeah, good. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 tiaras. So coming into the gift shop at the Poly, I see a whole bunch of Halloween merch. I think a lot of this is the same as we've seen in the parks. They have that light up Mickey wreath down there that I showed earlier in a video. And then they've got Mickey pumpkins. They have a nice advent calendar for Halloween type thing. A nice bowl set. Very nice. And they have the giant Mickey pumpkins as well, and it says no room in your luggage, shipping options are available, so you can have that shipped home if you can't take it on the plane. I don't think anyone could take this thing on the plane. And they also have some Happy Halloween candy here in a nice tin, and that's $24.99. Very cute. Here's something I have not seen yet. There's a plush Mickey and he's in sort of an orange wizard hat type thing. Yeah, that's really cute. It's pretty large. Very nice. Let's see how much it is. That's going to run you $29.99. Oh, here's something else I've never seen before. Cider drink mix. They have a red apple, a sweet pear, and a cinnamon apple. Those are very, very nice. Let's see how much this is. And there's no price on that one. One of the things I love most about the Grand Floridian is this entrance and the intricate painting on the tiles. You can find all kinds of characters in here. It's Donald over there. There's Pluto. Here's Goofy. Very pretty, very picturesque, and very Grand Floridian. So the lobby at the Grand Floridian has been under construction for some time. They're building a new bar in the lobby there, and it replaced the iconic bird cage that was there before. But it looks like they've taken some inspiration from the bird cage, because the top of the bar, let me zoom in, the top of the bar does look like that bird cage, so it's very pretty. They've made a lot of progress on that. I'm not sure when it's opening, but it's supposed to be under construction at least through the end of this year, which is why we're not going to get the Christmas gingerbread house this year, or potentially ever again. It's what people are saying. So that's kind of sad, but making room for new things is what Disney does. So we're just going to have to live with it. Hopefully it'll be a really nice bar. It looks pretty small, but hopefully people will enjoy it, and it might draw a crowd here to the Grand Floridian. Now we're going to head through the lobby over to Gasparilla Island Grill, which is the quick service location here at the Grand Floridian. I haven't been here for a couple months, and they recently changed the carpet. So let me know what you think of this bluish type carpet instead of, it used to be sort of a greenish color. Yeah, hard-hitting news here at the Grand Floridian, changing of the carpet. I'm gonna head down the iconic staircase. I walked down these stairs as a bride in 2011, and I will never forget that feeling. I'm getting a little verklempt even thinking about it. But yeah, these steps are iconic. And over here you can find Mrs. Potts on the ground. Nice painting of her. Very, very pretty. And I've made my way over to Gasparilla Island Grill. Let's head inside and see what they have. So we're over here in the self-serve case. They have a pumpkin-cranberry muffin that looks really good that I want to try. And then they also have the Dulce de Leche Brownie. That's also a new item, specialty for Halloween. So let's grab our items and taste the Halloween treats. Over at Gasparilla Island Grill, I got the pumpkin-cranberry muffin for $4.49. This looks really good. I am very excited to try this. Get a nice piece of cranberry on here with that pumpkin. This smells amazing. It smells like Thanksgiving. It smells like Christmas. It's just, I love pumpkin spice, and I have really high hopes for this one. And there's streusel on top, so yeah, let's see how this tastes. Wow. First bite was fantastic, going in for another. I forgot to say to the couple I met at the Poly, I didn't get your names, but it was really nice chatting with you. Thanks for stopping me and asking me questions about my content. It was really nice talking through everything and giving you some tips, hopefully. It was really nice to meet you. Anyway, let's talk about this pumpkin cranberry muffin. So the one thing with these muffins I'm always kind of tentative about is that they tend to be really dry, but this is very moist. It did look dry after I cut it open, but it's really moist. I think that's because of the addition of cranberry, and then also if it has pumpkin puree in it, that'll also add a moisture. And yeah, the cranberries are even distributed evenly throughout. And if you want a trick on how to do that, you dip your fruit in flour before you put it in the batter. It'll help it to stay in place and not all, dive to the bottom of the muffin. I got that off of Bake Off. And if you've been watching my channel, you know I love Bake Off. And it's on right now, but I know that Paul Hollywood would say something about the distribution of the fruit throughout the entire thing. It isn't just a couple things. There's a good amount of cranberries in here that I really like. You do have to like that tart cranberry taste. It is extremely tart, but when it's paired with that pumpkin flavor, oh, mwah, chef's kiss, so good. I absolutely love it. Then it has the streusel on top, which, you know, I just love a good streusel. So there's sort of pumpkin happening and cranberry and cinnamon sugar on top. Absolutely amazing. I would get this again. I would actually come here to get this. If I were staying here, I might have this every morning. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is absolutely fabulous. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 tiaras. I also got the Dulce de Leche brownie. This is a chocolate brownie, Dulce de Leche ganache, and ginger pepita crumble for $5.49. Can't wait to try this thing. This looks so good. I am going to get a piece with everything, with that frosting, and there are pumpkin seeds on this too. Yeah. And that nice thick fudgy brownie. Let's see how this tastes. So it took me a while to formulate my thoughts on this because I had such high hopes. I have heard that this was good from several people. However, in this version, there are walnuts on it, and I actually don't like walnuts on pastries or cakes or anything. I really don't like nuts in cakes. Now, this one's on top, so it's not that bad. However, the walnuts are overbaked. They have a burnt flavor and really takes away from the rest of this brownie. The brownie itself, I ate each part separately as well. The brownie itself is pretty good. It's a little dense for me. I prefer more of a cake brownie than a fudge brownie. So that wasn't, you know, super great. The frosting on its own, the Leche frosting is pretty good. It doesn't knock my socks off or anything. I'm not sure if I actively dislike this or if it's just okay. That's where I am in my rating here because there are parts of this that are good. I really like the sugared pumpkin seeds. They're excellent. I really, really like that. That's a nice addition, and that little crunch on top goes well with the brownie, so that's not so bad. So yeah, this is not my favorite. It's all right, and I am disappointed because this thing looked amazing. It was very picturesque, but overall the flavor of it just isn't there for me. So yeah, I think overall I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 tiaras, but it might sort of be a 2.5 tiaras situation. I'm not exactly sure. I can't make up my mind on this one because the style is very good, so it has points for that. But yeah, overall just kind of disappointing. Don't really like the walnut flavor, and there are walnuts sprinkled all over the top of this, so I think that that's just a preference issue of mine. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5 tiaras. One thing I will say for this place, Gasparilla Island Grill, is that they at some point really extended the seating into the back. This area used to be the arcade, and they kind of pushed the arcade back a little bit. It's still there, but there is ample seating here. There are not a lot of people in here. It's nice and air conditioned. It's out of the rain. So I'm very, very glad to see this. And I got this nice private booth all the way in the back, so I'm not bothering anybody. Anyway, let's go look at some merch. I've made my way over to Mouse Mercantile, and let's see what kind of Halloween things they have for sale. So they do have most of the same things that the other resorts have. They've got the light up wreath that's very popular and that advent calendar down there. But they also have ears. They've got the Mickey pumpkin ears, and then they've also got this spider web design. And these are going to run you $34.99. I also don't think that I've seen these Mickey Pumpkin Crocs before. They're really cute. Orange Mickey Pumpkin, and it's raised a little bit. The ears are raised. Very cute. And these are $64.99. And then they also have this Roosevelt style shirt. I don't think that this one is Roosevelt's, but it's that sort of print that Roosevelt's has made famous. They're all pumpkin characters. There's Mickey, Minnie, Goofy. I see Pluto, Donald. Very cute. This is $64.99. Now they have this really cute tote bag. It's a plastic tote bag, so it's not very sturdy or anything, but it would be really cute to take to the Halloween party. Maybe fill it with candy if you want to do that. That's really cool. I like it a lot. It has no zipper or anything, so it's just an open bag. And this is only $5.99. I don't think I've seen this ornament yet either. It's nice, like Mickey Pumpkin hot air balloon with Mickey and Minnie looking out the side. That's a really nice Halloween ornament. I like this new thing of having Halloween ornaments. And this is $25.99. And I don't know if I've seen these before, but these are loungefly ears. You can see on the side it says loungefly. And they're very, very nice, kind of a leathery type of material. Nice bow in the middle. A little bit of embroidery on it too, so it looks like a pumpkin. I got the price all the way in the back here. This is $44.99. And I have covered the lug bag there that they have, so there is that. And they also have the Crocs for children as well, and those are going to run you $54.99. Very cute. They have a lot of cute Halloween stuff here at the Grand Floridian. So if you want to come over and do a monorail crawl like I'm doing, I do recommend coming into Mouse Mercantile. So that's it for the Grand Floridian. Let's go hop on the monorail and make our way over to the Contemporary. So I'm over here at Contempo Cafe. They have a specialty cookie here, so let's go and see if we can get it. So over here we have the caramel apple sugar cookie, and this is special for the Halloween season. So yeah, let's see how it looks compared to the picture. It looks really good. And I've just opened this case. It just smells amazing, like pastries, and so delicious. Yeah. Let's go and check out and then eat our cookie. Next up, over at Contempo Cafe, I got the caramel apple sugar cookie. This is a sugar cookie with sprinkles, apple buttercream, and a salted caramel drizzle for $4.99. This thing looks amazing. I am so excited to try this. Caramel, apple, and Halloween sprinkles. It smells amazing. Yeah, let's see how this tastes. That was really good. I liked that a lot. The flavor of the apple really comes through. I thought that maybe the caramel would be the hero flavor here, but it's actually the apple. It's so good. It's very tart, and it pairs well with that, you know, just kind of plain sugar cookie and then the caramel drizzle on top. Very good. I really like the addition of the frosting. The buttercream frosting is really very, very good. And it adds that nice, you know, sweetness, but it's not too sweet with the cookie. The one thing I will say, the only complaint I have here is that there are a couple, I wish that there were fewer sprinkles. There are a lot of sprinkles on this cookie, so it makes it, you know, really crunchy, which I don't mind. I mean, the sprinkles are just hardened sugar, and it just adds that extra crunch, but a little too much, just a little. I think this is a great fall treat here at the Contemporary. I'm very, very glad they added it It was funny because when I went up to the case, it wasn't marked, but I looked at it and I thought that that was the right cookie. And so I asked a cast member if this was the caramel apple cookie, and she said yes, and she was like, there should be a sign out. So she went and found the sign and put it back. So that was really cool. So I've prevented future people from not knowing which cookie this is. But I think overall the cookie is very soft. It's a very good, standard Disney sugar cookie. They're always good. I always love them. But yeah, overall, I really like this. I would suggest this. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 tiaras. The Contemporary is one of the best places for shopping. They have several stores, but I'm going to go to their main store, Bayview Gifts, B.V.G, and see what kind of Halloween stuff they have. So their main display has kind of all of the stuff that we've seen at the other resorts, but then they also have this spider pillow over here that I think is really cute. I think I saw this at Animal Kingdom, actually. That's going to be $39.99. And they have some snacks and treats over here. Very cool. They've got some pretzels, and they've got like a popcorn mix, and then they also have that tin of candy that we've seen before. But then they also have, I haven't seen this, they have a little bouquet of Rice Krispie treats that are really cute. I don't see a price on these. I'm not sure if I've seen this anywhere before, but this is their Halloween tote bag. This one does zip, and it has a nice embroidered crystal ball in the middle there with Mickey and Minnie in print, and then Walt Disney World embroidered at the bottom. I think that looks really cute. Here's a look at the inside. It's just a big kind of deep bag. It doesn't have any pockets on the inside, but I think that's really cute. Let's see how much. I don't see a price on that, but it is very cute. And I found this really cute Chip and Dale Halloween ornament. It's really nice. It is $15. They're dressed up as pirates. So cute. And then it's got the moon behind them. I don't think it lights up, but I think that would be a really cool addition if it did. Yeah, I really like that a lot. Very cute. They do have several things in here for Halloween. They've got a bunch of caramel apples that are adorable. They've got, more caramel or candy apples. And they do have some cupcakes here, but these aren't new. These have been around in years past, so I'm not going to try one today. But I will say that they are all very good. The cake portion does tend to get a little bit dry, but hopefully it's not dry this year. But yeah, over here in Bayview Gifts, they have kind of a confectionery case that's really awesome. They have things here all year round, and then seasonal items as well. So I'm back at the Transportation and Ticket Center, and let's wrap this up. I had a really nice monorail crawl today. I think the last time I did a monorail crawl was last Christmas for the seasonal offerings again. So I'll probably do that this Christmas. I love a good monorail crawl. And I think my favorite thing I had today was that Pumpkin-Cranberry muffin. That is coming home with me. It's going to take me several days to eat it because it was huge. But yeah, and I really, really liked seeing all the monorail hotels in their glory for the Halloween season. So anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate every single one of you. And leave me a comment and let me know what items I tried today would you like to try. And as always, have a magical day.